Hello, my name is Michael Rebel. I'm a Senior Solutions Architect with AWS. At the show today, what we're showing is how AWS's network and media services can deliver global distribution, focusing on primary and secondary distribution, as well as some master control. So here, what we're showing is the ability to take in live and linear feeds directly into AWS. We can use our Media Connect service as a router to then route these live or linear feeds into multiple partners. And if we start looking at primary distribution, we have partners like CommScope, Cinemedia, and Zixi that we're now using to deliver packaged, encoded DRM and conditional access encrypted content. If we start focusing specifically on CommScope and Cinemedia, what they're doing is we're replacing more of a satellite delivery to more of a terrestrial distribution using our CloudFront CDN and using CDN technology to deliver your content as fragmented chunks instead of using your traditional DVB or ASI delivery down to IRDs like you would have here on site. So these boxes now, instead of receiving satellite feeds, they're pulling down chunks. And from there, those chunks then come out as ASI or as into baseband or HDMI out into a broadcast plant. We're also showing with our partner Zixi ZenMaster here, which is also up here in the top left, how you can do more of a virtual meet me room, focused and based on ARQ protocols. So things as Zixi, SRT, RIST, and you can build up that virtual meet me room to do a one-to-many distribution using AWS as the infrastructure and backbone to deliver that content. So again, it's another method of delivering global primary distribution globally. Now to add to that, since we are running in the cloud, we also can add in other services. Since you are delivering globally, you can actually localize or regionalize your content. So one thing we're showing up here using TechX is the ability to do frame rate conversions. So we're showing NTSC to PAL standards or frame rate conversions. We also have the ability real-time do a speech to text and text to speech using sync words and deep dub. And not only are they doing like a French, English, Italian, Spanish overdub, they're also taking that speech to text and translating them into captions, subtitles, or even if they need to be like a TTML web formatted subtitles, we could support that as well. What we're using up here for all our monitoring visually, we're using Tag for visual representations for our multi-viewers. We're also using Tag with their new test and measurement. So we got scopes all running in the cloud so that we can analyze our actual video content. And they also give us some of our TR101 Priority 1, Priority 2 transport stream analytics, as well as all of our inbound and outbound streams. Now, if we move on over into the secondary delivery, what we really focus on here, again, is delivering directly to the consumer. So generally, nowadays, a lot of that is encoded packaged as OTT delivery. And what we're working on here with our partners, Cinemedia with their Cortex system, and then Atem with their Titan Live and NIA packager. So what they're doing is they're doing the encoding, packaging, and all the DRM encryption. And of course, delivering that out to our CloudFront CDN service to then deliver directly out to the consumer. But the key thing is highlight, these were generally software running on VMs or bare metal servers on-prem. They are now cloud native services running in AWS. But the key is when you start running all this within AWS, all the way from your primary, secondary, you can actually start monitoring things at more of a granular level. So here, even with the Grafana dashboard, we're just showing all the CloudFront CDN metrics so that you can monitor all your deliveries. Also have the ability to monitor as a matrix here of all your sources, destinations, easily and visually view what source is being fed to what endpoint. And then we have an InSys test tree to do all the probing and analysis of all your secondary distribution streams. Great, because you can get real-time feedback, information, the health of your streams, as well as your CDN. And then, again, we're using Tag for the multi-viewer, as well as analyzing all your even OTT packages for delivery. So overall, what we're trying to show here is that you can use the whole AWS Global backbone as your delivery distribution for real-time linear feeds across the globe.